Good morning. So right now it is July 26th. It is 10:16 right now, and this morning I woke up early. I woke up at 5:30. The only thing I stayed, tossing and turning on bed. I also decided to watch a few YouTube videos, especially related to the Reading Rush vlogs. So I did catch up on 4 from Spencer. I really enjoy watching his content. He always puts a smile on my face. Like, I just enjoy watching his vlogs, and just anything he comes up with is just, oh my god, at times hilarious, and like, he has a lot of talent. Like, I really enjoy him. I also watched 2, if I'm not mistaken, from Chelsea. I also adore watching her so much. And I watched 1 from Hannah. What I want to do later is that I do want to catch up on a few more vlogs, because I don't want to leave everything for next week, just because next week I'm going to concentrate on things from work. So yeah, I'm gonna catch up on vlogs a little bit later, but I have been reading Jacoby. Anything new from what I've already told you? Not really. I'm really enjoying this. This is such an amazing story, and even though we're not getting too many information as to like putting the pieces together, the clues, the motives, what's happening here, who is the real ultimate culprit, like, we're not getting any of that, but there are subtle instances where things are mentioned, and also like we just discovered that somebody is lying. Why is this person lying? I don't know. I want to delve more into that information, but I just love Jacoby so much. He is just such a character that's out there, and I know why I like it, because it's a reference to other things that I also enjoy, but him as a character, it's just something that I want to read more from. And I also was expecting this story to be told from his perspective, and it isn't. It's told from his assistant's perspective, and I enjoy that. It isn't that I'm not enjoying it, but like, I want to get immersed into his mind, like to see how is it that that mind of his works. So it would be probably intriguing, maybe extremely confusing, but it's something that I would like to see. But nonetheless, I'm intrigued, I'm invested. I want to see who the hell is the ultimate bad guy, and like, why is it that this person is doing all of this, and like, if they'll eventually like listen to Jacoby, because he does have reason. He's out there, but he does have a lot of reasoning to what he actually does. So yes, it's a very good read. I'm so glad that I actually picked this one up. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue reading a little bit more, because I would like to finish Jacoby today, and then I'm gonna catch up on a few vlogs like I said, and then I won't do too much because I wanted to go out to like Starbucks and whatnot, but we haven't gotten paid yet. Probably tomorrow we get paid, so tomorrow I'll do, pay the bills that I need to pay, and maybe just go to Starbucks for a bit and read, because I really want to do that. Both of my dogs are sleepy right now. One is right next to me, and the other one is over there, but he's looking at me like, you're not doing anything to me, you're not massaging my ears. He's asleep. Anywho, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna update you when I finish Jacoby, because I'm not gonna continue saying that I'm loving this, because I also did a lot of progress in my reading. It's nice to actually tally up how many pages you've read. I've read 1,034 up to yesterday, so obviously I read a little bit more. I also have a few badges that I've claimed, because they basically fixed the badge system. Something was happening with it, so they fixed that. I have a few that I've claimed. I think I'm gonna shuffle a few things around, because, well, I wanted to show it to you, but it's all the way up there. The City of Brass can count for a non-human main character. So yeah, I might shuffle a few things around, just because, I mean, like, the City of Brass can count for a non-human main character. It can count for a debut author. It can count for a book that I was meaning to read last year. It can count for a lot of the challenges, and it's one that I really enjoyed. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I will be linking my review down below on Goodreads, because I already wrote that review. I mentioned it yesterday that I wrote it, but it's just a story that just captivated me, and I'm still thinking about it. The one thing that I forgot to mention in my review was that there are moments where it just mentions that a month or 2 have passed, and I'm like, whoa, damn, when the hell did that happen? So those little instances were the ones that I could see that like took away from it. But there's also, I don't know why, because this is adult fantasy, the famous YA line was also mentioned there. Like, I released a breath I didn't know I was holding, but it was only mentioned once, and it was just like something that I brushed off. But yeah, those are 2 little things that if I wanted to nitpick, those are the things that I would actually nitpick with. But I'm all for the story. Like, I'm in it. I like it. I enjoy it, even though like sometimes I have to be truthful to myself. I wouldn't necessarily completely ship the two people that I shipped, but there are just some things that just made me want to ship them. And I don't know, there's just a lot of things going on. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to give any spoilers, but that's what I have to mention. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe when I finish Jacoby to start The Book Thief, because I'm not going to read The Circle of Shadows. That's just something that I'm gonna throw out there, just because this is not available on Scribd right now. The easiest way for me to get through that would have been through the audiobook, because it makes me read a lot faster. So yeah, I just changed that. I'm not gonna get to it, but I would like to get to The Book Thief. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna stop talking and just read. Okay, you know what, I'm just at awe with Jacoby. I love him so freaking much. I'm going to read something to you that he's mentioning. It's no spoiler, so don't worry about that. I would never actually do that. But he's speaking to some people right now, and he says, yes, hello everyone. Many of you know me, but if you have never had occasion to work with me or to arrest me, my name is R.F. Jacoby. Oh my god, I love him so freaking much. Like, I love his attitude, like it's like he has this carefree attitude, and it's also like he's extremely eccentric. He's really out there, but he's just like, you know, at times you see that he isn't that much of a people person, but then you notice that he really does care, and he is a people person at times. Just with certain situations, he doesn't know how to deal with them. He doesn't know how awkward or rude he might be at times, but he's just such an amazing individual to read about. I'm just in love with him. I love him. I can't get enough of him, and I just want to continue reading more from him. So I'm gonna continue because this is really, really good, and we're getting to see who the bad guy really is. Like, I have a notion that I think I know who it is, but I'm gonna see how it plays out. Okay, so I know you can hear the fan right now, and I apologize, but I just wanted to give a quick little update. Jacoby is one that I finished, so this one counts for reading a debut novel from an author. So I really enjoyed this. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Just two little things that I can say that I had to nitpick with, but isn't something that took away or hindered my experience. I really love this story. I was not expecting the turn of events that happened, but I enjoyed it. I even read the sneak peek, and I am ready for the next installment. Like, I really, really want to continue with this series because it is so good. So yeah, highly recommend it. I'm thinking about also continuously shifting things around. I think I want to read a contemporary, and I just took Listen to Your Heart by Casey West, so I think this is the one that I want to start. So yeah, I'm going to do the review and maybe read a few chapters, and then I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I just did something I wasn't supposed to do. My bank account is not going to be happy with me right now, but since I finished Jacoby, I'm in the mood to continue reading his books, and I just checked Book Outlet. The other 3 books were for roughly around $14, including shipping handling. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting them because I really want to read that series, and I really do like him. So yeah, I just bought 3 books, and I'm on a book buying ban. What can I say? What can I say? Right now I am watching Chelsea. I already did my review for Jacoby, so that's out of the picture. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch a few YouTube videos, and then I'll get some reading done. Okay, time for a little bit of an update. I'm on chapter 11, which is roughly around page 92 of Listen to Your Heart, and this is so damn boring. Something I wasn't expecting, because like what is the name of that one? Love, Life, and the List is one of my favorite Casey West books, and By Your Side is my second favorite Casey West. I have heard I did hear another one, which is P.S. I Like You, I think it is, or P.S. I Love You, something like that. I really wasn't a fan of that one too much, but this one is just so damn boring. They're basically doing a podcast. I didn't know that you could take school and, you know, you'd have a podcast. I didn't know any of that, because like in schools here in Puerto Rico, they don't give you that. At least obviously they're not centered around that. But I don't know, also it feels like there's gonna be some sort of romance that I'm probably not gonna like. because like if your best friend likes somebody and then you're like, no, he's off limits, like of course he is, you know. I don't know, I'm listening to it at 2 times speed because like I want to get it over with. I'm gonna continue because like I want to finish it. I want to see how is it that it continues to develop. But I don't know, like I have to admit that maybe now when they have the podcast it's gonna sound a little bit more interesting, but I just also don't like the narrator, so maybe that obviously is influencing a lot of things. But aside from that, I don't feel the story so far, and I haven't connected with any of the characters, and I am 92 pages in, so that says something because I'm a character driven reader. I need to feel something for these characters. I don't feel nothing in 92 pages, so that's gonna be very, very bothersome for me, but we'll see. I'm gonna continue reading, and then I don't know, I'll let you know my feelings. I also did some tea because like I need something. I also have my humidifier on because these allergies are killing me and I need to breathe a little bit better. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue reading. And then okay, so right now it is Saturday, July 27th. It is 9:55 right now, and I'm on my way to do one of the biggest errands that I have to do, which is pay off my car. And I need to do it now because today's Saturday, they close really early. So yeah, I'm also going to be listening to Listen to Your Heart. It's the one that I'm gonna hopefully finish. I have 4 hours left of the audio, but I also physically brought the Book Thief because I want to go to Starbucks for at least an hour, and I have it in here, at least an hour, and just sit and read for a bit. I'm also really sad because I forgot to post yesterday's video challenge. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna post it today still because I have the footage, but I'm not going to obviously post it as, you know, like I completed the challenge. I just wanna upload that one because like I have 2 cozy spots, which is my bed and also the couch, which you always see me in. So I really wanted to upload that, so I'm going to do that when I come back. And I also filmed the challenge part for today. The problem was I had to film it twice. One, because I forgot to hit the record button, and the second time, well, I filmed it again because obviously, right? I have the same amount of minutes left in both of them, so not cheating. I just put everything back and, you know, acted like I acted on the first try, you know. That's bad, I know, but you know, life happens. But I need to film the intro to that one, so I'm gonna go do the errands that I have to do and then come back so I can actually film that while I still have daylight for me. So yeah, I will talk to you in a few. Okay, so right now I don't know if I'm completely in frame, so I apologize for that, but I was reading in Starbucks for a few. It's 12:37 right now. I was on page 38 of the Book Thief, but I have decided that I'm going to be DNFing this book. I honestly don't feel anything for it, and I'm not going to read 2 books in a readathon that I'm just not feeling. It's enough with Listen to Your Heart, and that one I'm just continuing to hear it because it is an audio format. And this one, okay, I enjoy reading books about the Holocaust because they make me feel empathetic towards the characters, and I've mentioned this before, I'm a character driven reader, and I feel like Ruta Sepetys' Salt to the Sea, Between Shades of Grey are so much more powerful reads, and they just grip you from the beginning. This one is told from Death's perspective, and I have to admit that A Land of Permanent Goodbyes by Atia Abawi has been the best book that I have read, told from Destiny's perspective, and it is just such an incredible and impactful read that resonated with me through so many days, and from the first page that book just sucked me in. This one I'm 38 pages in, and I honestly and truthfully don't care about anything. I also do not like Death and the way he narrates things, and also the threats that he gives are not threatful at all. Not threatening at all. Should I say that better? And I could care less, so I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna waste time on 2 books that I actually don't care about. This one is a library edition, so if I have the energy to pick it up again, then I will. It's just right there, but I'm not feeling it, so I'm going to DNF it. It's enough with the one I already have. But honestly, A Land of Permanent Goodbyes was such an incredible read. I felt so much empathy for those characters since the first moments that they were introduced, and in this one I'm just not feeling anything, and I'm not gonna you know, stress myself out. So I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to continue reading another book or what. I don't know. I'm thinking about picking up Harry Potter because I really did enjoy the first book and the first movie. I have a lot of unpopular opinions when it comes to that franchise. I have a love to hate with certain books. The best book in that series for me is Prisoner of Azkaban. I have a lot of unpopular opinions when it comes to the others, and the movies, I just hate them, aside from the first one. The second one, what I liked was that it fixed a lot of things that the second book had that were unnecessary to include. But like, I have strong unpopular opinions when it comes to that franchise, but we're gonna leave it at that because I don't want people, you know, coming to my house with pitchforks and a noose, you know, to tie it over my neck, because, you know, we're gonna go to a certain limit. So yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm going to Walmart because I need food. I don't have any food in my casa, and I need food because I need snacks and I need to munch on things. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm going to update you with what the hell is it that I'm going to do, because I have no idea. Script is not giving me any options, and I'm not enjoying that. So I'm gonna see what I do as to which one am I going to accomplish for book to movie, because like, I really want that badge. Yeah, so yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay guys, so I'm back home, and I just filmed the intro and the outro for today's video challenge, which I'm going to be editing in a few, but I have decided that I know which book to movie I want to read. Since I've never read this book and I absolutely love the movie, I'm going to read the book for Sleepy Hollow. I never had read it, and I really want to get to it because I know that there are a couple of things that are really different. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. It's a rather short read, and also I finished, one second, Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. I gave this 2 out of 5 stars. I have a lot of issues with this. I did not like the things that were happening. I did not like how certain things sparked, and yeah, friendship should be very important. I also don't know how certain things happened, and then I don't know, there's a lot of issues that I have with this, but I would like to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you right now because it is 1,000,000 degrees right now, and I'm sweating, and I need that fan on because it's really hot. So yeah, I'm going to give you my thoughts a little bit later, because like, no, just no, man. I don't know, but this is not for me. That's why I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. There are a few minor things that I liked, which are the 2 stars that I gave for the book, but it's just not for me. I also ended up listening to it at 2.5 because I was just like, let me get this over with. And yeah, with that being said, I'm going to sweat to death. So yeah, I'm gonna update you when I read a little bit more, and I'm gonna manage to finish Sleepy Hollow today. So I'm gonna see what else is it that I'm going to include. So I'll update you on that a little bit later. It's sad when things come to an end, but today is the final day of the Reading Rush challenges and whatnot. So it is 12:23 right now. I've had a pretty productive day so far. This morning I went to pay respects to a fellow colleague that was having a battle with cancer, but unfortunately she lost her battle. So I went to pay my respects this morning, and it's really sad. But you know, I'm not going to elaborate too much on that. With my reading, however, I did say that I was going to read the entire novella last night. I couldn't stay up a little bit more. I only read 50 pages, but right now I have read a little bit more. Right now I'm on page 68, and I am enjoying this novella because we get further development of how was it that the spirit hunters came together. And I'm really enjoying those aspects, and to get a little bit more of a character that I really did enjoy, of Daniel. So it's really nice to get to know more about him because he's a character that really did intrigue me, and I wanted to know a little bit more from his backstory. So here we got a lot more, because in the story, Something Strange and Deadly, it mentions a little glimpse of how was it that they came together, but here in the novella we get the full on aspects of how is it that they came together. So yeah, with my reading challenges or badges, the only one that I'm missing right now to complete all the ones that I want to complete is the movie adaptation of Sleepy Hollow. So what I want to do is that I'm currently doing laundry, so I want to finish that because it feels like it's gonna rain, but I have no idea if it's truly gonna rain, so hopefully it doesn't. But when I finish doing laundry, I'm gonna take another shower, and then I'm just gonna sit down and just watch Sleepy Hollow for a bit. I'm gonna put on a candle to have that candlelight darkness to my room, because I also cleaned my room earlier because I needed it. I have 2 dogs in here. I need to clean basically all the time. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. And when I finish Sleepy Hollow, if I want to continue reading, then I'll read a little bit more of Nevernight. But I'm not but I'm not gonna start a new book just because that's it, you know, that's all I want to read. And also, I'm not gonna be filming anything next week. I'm not gonna film any more reading vlogs just because, like, this is the only thing that I want to read until the end of the month, and I think it's more than enough, you know. If I pick up a graphic novel, it'll be very rare. But yeah, that's all I want to do. That's all I want to update you on. So I will talk to you in a few. Okay, so I wanted to give you a quick little rundown before I actually decide to sit down and watch Legend of Sleepy Hollow. No, I still haven't watched it. I just finished A Dawn Most Wicked, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a cute story, and I like getting more information, and I can't wait to pick up the second book in the series, which I think I'm going to be picking up during the first week of August, because I really want to get to that one. But since I did move a few things around, I wanted to give a little rundown of all the books that I accomplished for every challenge. The one that says read a book with purple on the cover, it had shades of purple on it, but I don't physically have it because I read it on Scribd, and that's Misfit City Volume 1. I gave that one sorry, I gave that one 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was very cute. To read a book with to read a book in the same spot for the entire time, I chose The Backstagers Volume 2. Another adorable story that I enjoyed so much. I gave 5 out of 5 stars. To read a book you meant to read last year, that one is Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. I gave this one 2 out of 5 stars. You saw I just really didn't click with this one, and the vibes weren't there for me. To read an author's first book, I decided to go with Jacoby. This was a surprise read, and I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, I gave this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. I can't wait to continue in this series. I already ordered the books because it was something that immersed me within the story, and I just love Jacoby. He was just such an amazing and intriguing character that I can't wait to see what else is it that his craziness does decide to concoct. So he was a great character. To pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title, for that one I went with Lumberjanes Volume 2. I gave that one 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay. To read a book with a non-human main character, I changed that one around, and I decided to go with The City of Brass. One of the main characters is a djinn. The other one I'm not going to say because that's something that you have to discover when you read the book, because it's a very interesting book. I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars, and the audiobook is very good, so I highly suggest for you to pick that one up. To read and watch a book to movie adaptation, I still haven't watched it, but I did read it. Sleepy Hollow. It was an okay read. If I'm not mistaken, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars because while it was a good read, it's not something that I'm ever going to pick up again. So yeah, it was good to actually read it and know the full extended version of it, but nothing that was just like, wow, this is so cool. I say that more for the movie than anything else. But since this one was basically 28 pages, I was like, let me get a little bit more reading done. So I decided to read the novella, which is included in this book. The novella is A Dawn Most Wicked, and it had 147 pages, which I read in between yesterday and today. So I'm going to be tallying up the pages, and I'm going to tell you which ones they are on the somewhere around, you know, this clip. But I enjoyed that one. I'm thinking about giving it a 4.5 also, or a 4. I still don't know. It was very good. I enjoyed knowing more from the characters. But yeah, I managed to read a total of 8 books because this is 28 pages. I don't know, it was just 28 pages, and I was like, you know what, let me just read a little bit more. But I did manage to accomplish 8 books, and the pages read, I'll put it somewhere around here. But it was a very interesting challenge, and I was very surprised that I managed to read all these books. Yeah, I did change a few things around, but hey, you know, life happens. So I'm going to be updating you later when I actually watch the movie. So yeah, catch you later. So right now it is 7:11. I look like a mess, but I was just laying down and I just finished watching Sleepy Hollow. And I'm tired. I'm gonna call it quits for this vlog because I want to have everything edited, and hopefully I'll upload that tomorrow because I only managed to edit like 10 minutes earlier, so I want to edit a little bit more so I can have this up and running. But yeah, I had fun watching Sleepy Hollow. I always enjoy watching that movie. That movie gets me into the October vibe, which is something that I want to get into, into that autumn-ish vibe that I like. So yeah, I know this one is going to be a bit of a lengthy one, but it's a full week of me reading a lot. And I just want to say thank you for watching until the end. I hope that you have a wonderful day and or night, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.